Welcome back to the Pro Tour Amsterdam quarterfinals. You're taking a look at Nicolai Herzog and Farid Meraghni, and they're about ready to start Game 4 of their quarterfinal match. Herzog, the Norwegian player on the left of the screen, has a 2-1 lead over the Frenchman. Farid Meraghni.
Okay.
There's a good look at Nico. Nico is 26, a professional Magic player from Oslo, Norway. 3 top 8s, including a second place at the last Rochester Draft Pro Tour, where he lost to your teammate, Kai Buddha, in the finals. Farid, on the other hand, the Rochester Pro Tour before that, he won it in San Diego. His very first Pro Tour, he came all the way through and won it, burst onto the scene with authority. So, a couple of Rochester Draft veterans here, battling it out. Herzog up 2-1. What do you think of these decks? Tell us a little bit about the decks, Marco.
Yeah, well, we got Nicolai Herzog with a green-red deck, like spotting 15 creatures.
Wow.
Which is a lot in this format. He has no equipment.
Well, he had that Molder Slug, first pick, first pack. So.
Yeah, exactly.
He avoided equipment.
He got good spells, like two Volts, 1 Deconstruct, 1 Predator Strike, which might be really good.
Sure.
Farid's deck, on the other hand, is a green-white deck, so we got a green and green matchup. Farid is spotting 14 creatures with 2 equipments. You get a Soul Nova, which will not go 2 for 1 in this game. This game is starting.
Yeah, we're off. So who do you think has the better deck? Who's got the advantage?
It's gonna be really close, I think. Like Farid, I got some good spells like 2 Arrest, a Creeping Mold, a Pole Shot, a Longbow. And the Longbow might be crucial.
Creeping Mold on Herzog's land. I believe Herzog declines to play a third land, and now Meraghni's punishing him. Okay, no, I guess he went second. So now,
the mirror.
All of a sudden, a mirror. Meraghni went for the throat there, trying to play land destruction against his Creeping Mold just to get rid of the land.
And the Den God.
So we had a bit of confusion on the other match. I can bring you up to date. I had been told that Anton Janssen and A.O. Paquette were tied at 1 game apiece, and we were looking forward to bringing you coverage of Game 4. Oh, Spike Shot Goblin from Nicolai Herzog. So that's a fine creature. Anyway, it turns out that we were confused, and Anton Janssen was in fact up 2-0. So when Anton won Game 3, that was the match.
Wow.
And Anton Janssen is through to the semifinals. He got the 3-0 sweep over the Canadian A.O. Paquette, playing in his first Pro Tour ever. So we apologize. We will not be able to get you coverage of that match because it's over. Anton Janssen through to the semis, where he will take on the winner of the match between Osama Fujita and Camille Cornelissen. Fujita and Cornelissen are currently... They just finished Game 3. Camille perhaps started a comeback. It's now 2-1 Fujita.
Wow. And here we got the Dengard with the gauntlets.
Quite the combination.
Yeah, the 6/6 non-tapping attack monster.
That is quite the combination. Seems a little more powerful than that Spike Shot Goblin.
Yeah, that's exactly like one of the 2 creatures Mojo God was made for. Like this one and the Yojin Shoulder.
Yep.
I have found a 4th land. Still way behind now. He's got to find an answer. The Icy Manipulator.
Icy Manipulator, that's perfect.
I got the Woodshot Gauntlet.
Absolutely perfect. Woodshot Gauntlet, the creature doesn't untap.
That's a nightmare for the gauntlets.
Does Farid have artifact destruction in his deck?
Let me see.
He used the Creeping Mold on that land, remember? If he had that Creeping Mold, I bet he really wishes he still had Creeping Mold in his hand.
And in fact, the Creeping Mold is a single one.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Yep.
He's in huge trouble now.
Herzog drops to 13. He takes that 1 smashing, but Icy Manipulator is gigantic right here. Meanwhile, Farid moved over the gauntlets to save his mirror from death via Spike Shot.
Oh, Journey of Discovery. Wow. The land destruction plan is not going to work out.
That Creeping Mold did not work out for Farid at all. It seemed okay at the time.
Well, it was a bit hasty in my opinion.
You think?
Yeah, I never liked that. Like, did Herzog mulligan in this game?
Farid had mulligan, yeah.
Farid had mulligan, oh.
Farid had mulligan, right.
Wow.
So Maybe he was figuring I gotta get lucky to win because I'm only on 6 cards.
Well, on the other hand, like 3-4 is really good. I mean, it's Dengard, Gauntlets, and the Copper Mirror.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that he had at the time.
Yeah, it's a really good board.
Yeah, that decision to go with turn 3 Creeping Mold.
Yeah.
Did not work out.
I mean, now it's in huge trouble.
Farid's shirt says no stress. I think there's some stress.
Yeah.
I think that IC manipulator is causing a little stress.
Well, if you know you're not going to get rid of the IC any time in the game.
Yeah.
That's a horrible scenario.
No, 19 to 7. Herzog.
Now the
Meraghni 19, Herzog 7.
Yep. Here's locked down.
It didn't even unequip him.
Well, I mean, if he unequips, the mirror dies to the spike shot, and then the Gauntlet's Dengard gets trapped down. Wow, IC manipulator.
So the only chance now is the Molder Slug for Farid.
He needs Nicolai to play the Molder Slug?
It was, I guess so.
Nicolai Herzog, quite the veteran. Pretty impressive resume, actually. 3 top 8s, including a World's top 8. He has a European championship on his resume. Burst onto the scene in '98 with he won Norwegian nationals, then he won European championships, then he made top 8 at Worlds, all in that same year.
Vanguard.
He's been around, putting up pretty quality finishes ever since.
Yeah.
Farid only with the one real result. Proved to a lot of its critics that he was just a fluke here. I mean, getting a second top 8 does a lot to prove that the first one was legitimate. Bit of a limited specialist, but that's fine. And Herzog, he had only the one European win, right? He had another top 8?
No.
Who won in London?
No, he has 2. He won 2 championships.
He has 2 European championships.
Yeah, he beat Dirk in like 99,
yeah.
And like last year, or this year, 2 champions. European champions are kind to him.
Farid just morose, leaning against his hand. Things have not worked out well for him this game.
Meraghni at 16, Herzog 7.
7 to 16 life totals.
Yep.
But this game is under total control at the moment. The lone Dengard is smashing.
Crowd looking on.
Yes. Yeah.
Herzog's only on 7, but
he had total control of the game.
Sure seems to have total control of this game.
I mean, it takes some time until he does actually damage.
How many life is that?
Meraghni is at 16, Herzog is at 7.
Is there anything Farid can do to come back here?
I don't think so.
Do you have any trick to just...
Let's see what he
does.
does.
Have a blinding beam? Maybe he can punch through with damage.
He kind of...
Deconstruct on the gauntlets. Interesting.
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
It seems to be a waste of deconstruct.
And then he plays a goblin replica. So he's got more artifact than with goblin replica. I guess he wants to start attacking, right? Gauntlets.
The gauntlets didn't stop him from attacking on the IC.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it doesn't matter really. And no, I don't think Farid has any out of this.
14.
Alright, so Exile gets through. Meraghni drops to 14.
Farid could actually side by the Blink of Whale against the IC Manipulator.
And another mirror.
Yeah. I mean, look at Farid's cards. How scattered they are. He's not really playing in this game.
Oh,
just throwing them.
Funny. So Camille Cornelissen is trailing Osama Fujita 2-1. We're going to hold their game 4. We'll bring you coverage of that after this game. So we will manage to get that match on camera shortly. See if the Dutchman can come back in his hometown. See if the Japanese player can move through to the semi. Meanwhile, Herzog just slowly but surely dismantling Farid Meraghni.
Solnova.
Farid did have the Solnova, managed to take one attacker out, but just
it doesn't do much. Slowly
but surely, Spike Shot and Icy Manipulator are just destroying any chances Farid Meraghni has.
Yeah. Well, Icy is so good in the format of equipment. Whoa.
Viridian Shaman. Oh, he did have an answer. You lied.
Yeah, I didn't see the Shaman.
All right. Viridian Shaman smashed. Bye-bye Icy Manipulator. The damage might be done, though. Herzog nails the creature's response. So Meraghni did come up with Viridian Shaman. He's able to destroy the Icy, but it might be too late. We shall see. Still doesn't look happy about his position. He's just got, what, a 2-2, a 1-1 mirror that Spike Shot will eventually get around to killing. And then what's the third creature? The Ocean Soldier. Yeah, Herzog applying the beats. He's willing to trade one of these guys for a Viridian Shaman. That's fine.
It's a 2-for-1 trade. It's Viridian Shaman and, and the Ocean Soldier.
Good point. So Herzog sends in a pair of 2-2s. Both of them have the ability to sacrifice themselves to destroy an artifact. If Viridian Shaman blocks, Meraghni loses the Shaman and the Ocean Soldier. If Meraghni doesn't block, well, there's another chunk out of his life total. Even without the Icy Manipulator, Herzog's board is fine.
It's a Spike Shot Goblin. Well, but now Farid can win again, maybe. Like he has to arrest in his deck. He doesn't look very happy, so.
Yeah, he's gonna block. He's gotta try to plow through Herzog's creatures.
Damage on stack.
Herzog puts damage on the stack. Activates Goblin Replica.
As expected.
Alright, he goes out to 10.
So no creatures in play on Farid's side.
Throw one off the top. Is that a cup? No equipment for the cup, so it's just a 2-2. Alright, Spellbomb. Bye-bye Skyhunter Cup.
And swing.
Smash. 1, 2, 3,
down to 6.
4.
That
drops Meraghni to 6. Can the French player come up with an answer? Nope. Extends the hand. And Nicolai Herzog advances to the semifinals. Congratulations to the Norwegian player. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back with coverage of Camille Cornelissen and Osama Fujita. So stay tuned.